A young ape embarks on a challenging journey, confronting the past and shaping the future of apes and humans when a tyrannical ape leader rises to power. Today's film is a 2024 sci-fi action film titled Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. The movie begins many generations after Caesar's death, in a world where apes have established numerous clans and humans have become feral. Noah, a young chimpanzee from a falconry-practicing ape clan, is preparing for his coming-of-age ceremony. To complete his task, he sets out to collect eagle eggs with his friends Anaya and Suna. Anaya suggests they should only take 2 eggs, leaving one for the eagle's family, a practice taught to them to show respect for nature. They are reminded to care for the eggs as their father cared for them. While Suna scouts the area, she notices something unusual on a cliff. She leads her friends to investigate, and they find more eggs. Attempting to retrieve one, Suna is attacked by the mother eagle and knocked off the cliff. Miraculously, she manages to grab onto a tree branch and secures the egg. The brothers carefully return to their horses, undeterred by the potential danger. They soon realize someone is nearby and follow clues that lead them to traces of strangers. In a nearby tunnel, they discover a blanket, which they quickly take before leaving to avoid detection. Back at their camp, the younger apes excitedly gather around, eager to hear about the eggs. Noah searches for his mother, who has taught him much. Proud of him, she tells Noah that his father wants to see him. Birdmaster Koro greets Noah with a serious demeanor, sensing something is off. Noah shows him the blanket with a human smell, and Koro gets annoyed, saying it should have been thrown away. Noah knows it's against the rules to leave their territory. Despite Koro's concern about the human blood on the blanket, he trusts Noah and advises that they inform the elders after the union ceremony to prevent any potential trouble. In the next scene, Anaya talks to Noah about the blanket. Noah explains that the elders have sent scouts to keep humans away. Later, while Noah is busy sharpening his weapons and doing his chores, he senses someone nearby. Upon investigating, he finds a scared woman who charges at him and then quickly runs off. During their struggle, the egg he had gotten breaks. As a result, he won't be able to join the union ceremony. Even though his dad is the birdmaster, they might not make an exception for him. Determined to find another egg, he goes out at night with his horse into the forest. There, a heartbreaking sight unfolds when a dying ape falls to the ground behind him. Soon, other apes on horseback arrive to see what happened. The second in command asks what happened, and the leader explains that explorers killed the ape and found a blanket that smelled like humans. The second in command suspects the girl's involvement and orders to find her clan. Noah's horse accidentally runs away, and the girl mistakenly believes it's hers. She tries to encourage it, hoping it will lead them to her clan. Noah attempts to rush back to warn his people, but it's too late. Hooded apes are setting their camp on fire. In all the chaos, he finds Anaya and her brother. Noah tries to help them escape, but one of the apes hits him. Just as they are about to finish him off, his brother tells him to go and save their father. Meanwhile, one of the elders is brutally killed by the leader of the invaders, who claims it's in Caesar's name, and orders the prisoners to be taken to Proximus to find the humans. At that time, Noah, acting as the leader, sent a message with an A. After sending it, Noah found his father, Koro, and told him he was sorry, admitting it was all his fault. Koro set the birds free, but now he must face the second in command. Noah hides and watches. The aggressor threatens Koro with a taser, ordering him to lower his head. Koro tries to fight back but is weakened, getting burned and shocked. Not wanting his father to die, Noah attacks the aggressor. The furious enemy chases and corners Noah. Just as he's about to kill Koro, Noah throws himself at him, trying to strangle him, but he's not strong enough. The second in command beats him up badly. Noah tries to save his father, but the enemy easily throws him aside. On the edge of falling, Noah watches as his father takes his last breath before falling into the abyss. Noah survives the ordeal, but when he wakes up, he finds his father dead and sees the chaos caused by the invaders. Determined to honor his father, he buries him with a makeshift grave and promises to reunite his family and bring them back home. Riding his horse, Noah heads towards the area where everything seems to have started. He crosses a small bridge, and outside the valley, he sees the remains of a city now hidden by trees. While exploring, he discovers his mother's blanket, prompting him to follow her trail. As night falls, he makes a fire to rest. Upon waking up, he gets attacked, so he moves further into the forest and comes across the leftovers of a fire. While inspecting the site, he falls into a trap that suspends him with fire below his feet. He manages to free himself, but not without taking a hard blow. At that moment, he encounters someone who demands him to speak, asking about his identity without his mask and weapons. Noah tells them that he's not part of the group that attacked them. He explains that his mother was killed, his clan was taken from him, and he's been following the trail of the invaders. Raka becomes less defensive and shares that he went through a similar situation. When Noah asks if he's seen his clan, Raka sadly says he hasn't seen anything, mentioning he's there to safeguard books, which are ancient records of ideas. Noah learns that the symbols in these books hold meanings, and in Caesar's time, apes understood them. Noah brings up how the attackers of his clan used Caesar's name. Raka expresses shame for how they misrepresented Caesar's message. When Noah asks about who Caesar truly was, Raka laments that many have forgotten his real legacy. Noah explains that in his clan, the elders make the rules. Raka points out that before those elders, it was Caesar who taught what it truly means to be an ape. He was a great leader and lawmaker, teaching principles like apes are stronger together and ape doesn't harm ape. As a member of Caesar's group, Raka still follows these teachings, even though he's the last one left. Noah asks what he's referring to, and Raka explains that the apes built something as a shelter for humans, although nowadays it's rare to find any. In Caesar's time, there were many of them. Noah looks at a picture of humans and asks what it is. Raka says they're humans. Noah says he's never seen one and thinks of them as scavengers. Raka explains that humans have changed from when apes and humans coexisted and believes learning about Caesar and the books is important for preserving his legacy and their kind. Noah wants to return to his horse, but is upset when the mysterious woman he encountered earlier briefly approaches his horse before leaving again. Though he doesn't see her as a threat, he still believes she stole from his village. Raka figures out that the woman followed Noah from his village, so she decides to go with him to find out why she's following him. Then they see the eagle, and Noah remembers it's the eagle's son, the A of his father, who's been following him to tease him. Noah explains that his family raises eagles and that his clan sings to them, forming a special bond. When Raka asks Noah to sing, he declines, explaining that his father was exceptionally skilled at singing for the eagles, even managing to sing for two at once, a talent Noah feels he does not possess. That night, Noah spots a woman hiding in the trees and attempts to communicate with her. She cautiously approaches, watching him closely. Noah suspects she is following him because she is hungry. Raka offers the woman Noah's cloth to keep her warm, but Noah hesitates, explaining its significance to him. Raka insists on showing kindness. Reluctantly, Noah gives the cloth to the woman, who accepts it gratefully. Noticing her intelligence and resourcefulness, they decide to name her Nova, a name from Caesar's time. Noah then asks why Caesar cared so much about humans. Raka explains that according to legend, Caesar was raised by humans. He was the first elder to lead with decency, morality, strength, and compassion, setting an example for future generations. Later, Noah decides to explore alone and discovers an old telescope. He struggles to use it until Nova appears and demonstrates she knows how to use it. The next day, Raka seems skeptical, but doesn't press the issue. Raka also looks through the telescope and notices something ape-like in Nova. He suggests bringing her along, but Noah disagrees, pointing out that they don't have an extra horse. Raka resolves the issue by sharing his horse with Nova. As they journey through the forest, they encounter creatures they call striped horses. Raka is surprised, thinking these herds no longer existed. Although Noah appears uninterested in the humans, he is influenced by Raka's desire to protect them. He decides to go off on his own. Before he leaves, Raka gives him a necklace, symbolizing his membership in Caesar's order. Noah rides away on his horse, but he doesn't go far. Nova appears anxious, and Raka tries to calm her. Suddenly, a noise alarms everyone, including Noah, as a group of apes searching for them emerges, intent on hunting down the humans. Raka yells for them to stop while Noah watches from a vantage point. Unable to find the human they seek, the apes decide to broaden their search, leaving Nova trapped in the tall grass. With limited options, she stands up and calls out. Hearing her, Noah rushes to her aid just in time. Another ape follows, but Raka intervenes and rides away. The three escape, and Noah is astonished to learn that Nova can speak, calling her by her name. At first, Raka doubts it until Nova speaks again, revealing her real name, Mai. Both apes are amazed. Mai explains that she knows where Noah's clan was taken, and that she is searching for others like her. Raka asks if there are more like her, and Mai confirms that there was another. She explains that her mother taught her to stay silent for safety. When Raka inquires about her mother's whereabouts, Mai sadly reveals that she is now alone. Still processing the recent events, Raka acknowledges there's much to discuss. He offers his blanket to Mai for warmth, and they spend the night together. Meanwhile, Noah tries to figure out how to use the taser that was used against him. The next day, as they attempt to cross a rickety bridge, they find themselves surrounded by apes. Noah is captured first, and the apes then try to toss Mai into the river. Raka intervenes, but he ends up in trouble himself. The situation looks grim, as one of the apes also immobilizes Noah too. Struggling to stay above the water, Raka reminds Noah that they're stronger together. Both are then taken to a wall, where a group of apes gives them frightening looks. Mai is separated from Noah and Raka. Noah is greeted somewhat warmer by the apes. From a distance, Noah spots a walled city by the sea, where he finally reunites with his family, who welcome him back with open arms. As Noah reunites with his brother, Mai finds herself in a room with a man who hands her a robe. He asks where she is from, but she remains silent. The man reveals that he was also lost before finding Proximus, implying that her past doesn't matter much here. He then asks her who she is. Mai responds that she is a human who doesn't help apes. Their conversation is interrupted by the sound of a bugle, announcing a meeting and the arrival of Proximus. From his vantage point, Noah hears the crowd echoing everything Proximus says. He declares he has surpassed the legendary Caesar and will correct their past mistake. Noah quietly remarks to his mother that Proximus is nothing like Caesar, but she warns him to be cautious, reminding him that they are under Proximus's control now. Proximus expresses excitement about the treasures beyond the wall, believing that opening the door will be difficult but not impossible, and echoes Caesar's words. He commands to open it, but the attempt proves unsuccessful. From a distance, Trevathan reassures Mai, telling her there's nothing to fear on the other side, since everything there has long been destroyed. Angrily, Mai retorts that he doesn't understand, explaining that when the government went underground, many humans were left behind that door. Trevathan tells Mai that what's inside the wall can never belong to the apes, and advises her to focus on the present, not the past. He offers her the chance to enjoy the same comforts he does. However, Mai refuses, stating she doesn't want to help the apes build their world. Trevathan counters, saying it's already their world. Meanwhile, Noah's mother confides in him, revealing that even the elders now submit to the authority of Proximus Caesar. Noah asserts that the elders don't know everything and keep many secrets from them. Suddenly, a guard interrupts them and escorts Noah away. At an upcoming banquet, the host welcomes both Noah and Mai, praising Mai's understanding of evolution. However, the host notes that progress takes time, which Mai doesn't have, and expresses her desire to access the vault in the near future. Proximus elaborates that he believes the real danger lies within the vault. He explains how humans in the past achieved remarkable things like reaching mountains, crossing oceans, and flying. Proximus thinks that apes can learn these skills too, but they need to access the vault to gain that knowledge. Mai disagrees, saying it's impossible. In response, Proximus unveils a map he created, revealing that he traveled with other humans before joining them, with the intention of accessing the vault. Mai argues that the vault doesn't belong to him, but Proximus insists it will be his no matter what he has to do. Turning to Noah, Proximus acknowledges the young ape's cleverness in scouring for clues, but notes his efforts still lack the crucial know-how to penetrate the vault's defenses. Proximus takes Noah to see the view and tells him that this kingdom is for apes, and he's here to claim what's in the vault, which includes dangerous weapons. Proximus wants to go first to ensure the apes have the upper hand. He believes his job is to eliminate any threat because now this is his kingdom. Later, Noah finds himself alone when his mother tells him the eagles won't come since the clan is gone. Though shaken, Noah insists the clan's spirit lives in his heart. After his mother leaves, an eagle lands nearby, not to offer guidance, but to derisively mock Noah's failure to uphold his promise to his late father, reuniting their scattered family. Feeling judged, Noah regrets his promise to his father to bring the family home, feeling he has failed. The clan now belongs to Proximus, but remembering the necklace Raka gave him, Noah realizes that sometimes laws can be wrong. Surprisingly, the eagle perches calmly on his arm instead of attacking. Later, Noah confronts Mai, accusing her of lying. She confesses that Proximus and the apes attacked her camp, killing everyone. She admits she was scared and needed Noah's help. Though Noah is skeptical of her story, Mai admits she should have trusted him. Noah considers that helping her might benefit him too, and starts asking her questions to decide. Noah wants to know why Mai needs access to the vault. Mai explains that inside the vault is a book that can teach humans to speak again. Noah wonders if humans and apes ever lived together peacefully. Mai reveals that initially, apes were like humans until a virus made them smarter, nearly wiping out humans in the process. Mai knows a way into the vault, but Noah worries that water might ruin what's inside. After their talk, Noah seeks his brother's help to climb and free their clan. With Suna's assistance, Noah meets Mai again. She leads him to strategically place gunpowder in the structures. However, Trevathan catches them, uncovering their plan. Mai tries to persuade him to join them, but he refuses and threatens to inform Proximus. Realizing they have no other choice, Mai decides to hang Trevathan to keep him from revealing their plan. Later, Mai leads them on a frantic descent to the ocean's edge, where a treacherous climb awaits as part of their daring infiltration plan. This hidden entrance is the gateway to the long-sealed facilities housing the legendary vault. Mai instructs the group to hold position while she and Noah scout ahead, both teams remaining on high alert. Noah explores and discovers strange books and what appear to be miniature planets. Meanwhile, Mai retrieves a technological device resembling a server, obtaining what she needs to activate her escape plan. Before opening the door, she asks Noah to rescue her clan first, promising to set off the explosion afterward. However, as they open the vault doors, Proximus and his guards are waiting for them. Proximus expresses disappointment that Noah trusted a human. He tests Noah by taking his sister and forcing him to choose between her and Mai. Unable to decide, Proximus orders Mai's execution. But just as the order is given, a gunshot rings out. Mai has obtained a gun and shoots the ape holding Noah's sister, freeing her. Proximus, seeing the threat, allows Mai to leave and be free, but she has other plans. She activates the explosives on the wall, causing the ocean to flood the area gradually. As Mai escapes, the apes are trapped by the rising waters. Noah races to save his family, but is confronted by a furious guard. After a fierce fight, Noah manages to flee, leaving the guard to drown. Reaching the surface, Noah finds survivors but is viciously attacked by Next, who brutally beats him in a rage. Proximus commands Noah to kneel before him, but with his last strength, Noah begins to sing his clan's song, joined by the apes around him. To Proximus's confusion and fury, the other apes shockingly join Noah's solemn chant. Enraged, Proximus tries to silence them, but is suddenly ambushed by eagles, causing him to lose his balance and plummet into the churning ocean waters below. After the battle, the clan gathers, but Mai appears in the distance, ready to leave. Noah acknowledges Proximus's belief that humans won't stop until they have everything for themselves. Mai argues that the knowledge in the vault belongs to humans, not apes. Noah disagrees, insisting that apes have a right to it too. He suggests they rebuild their homes stronger than before. Mai is uncertain if this is a good idea. Noah gives her the necklace as a goodbye gift, but she remains wary and keeps a gun ready. Later, Noah spends quality time with his reunited ape family. He also journeys to another sealed vault, turning over items he found to a woman in a protective suit, implying there are still pockets of intelligent humans living in isolation. Noah surveys the remains of destroyed satellite dishes before returning to the telescope where he and Mai first crossed paths. In the final moments, Mai activates the satellites at the human bases, making contact with other survivors out in the world, hinting at a next chapter in human-ape relations. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more videos.